Now, you're probably wondering what I mean by this Alakazam deck being specifically special. Well, not only did it get day 2 at the very recent EUIC, but it also plays some interesting cards, one of them being Tinkaton, both the baby Tinkaton and Tinkaton EX. On top of that, it is the only Alakazam deck, to my knowledge, that has Clavell in it on a limitless page. So, to give you a bit of context, a friend of mine named Paddy and another friend named Hayden actually are the only 2 people to give Clavell a limitless page with an Alakazam Clavell deck. And when they told me that, I thought that was really cool and unique, so I had to cover it. And it was indeed Paddy who got day 2 with this deck at EUIC. So huge shout out to him, and of course shout out to Hayden as well, for I think they got like 200th place in Birmingham with not the identical list, but a similar concept. And I think that's just super neat. Either way, I don't know why I'm like playing my Poffins because I've got Clavell. Actually, no, I'm not going to play Clavell right now because I believe it's correct for me to Poffin like this, and I Hilda into a Jet to then item knock them because I'm going second. I think that's actually the correct move, so I'm going to do that. And Fan Rotom like crazy here. Get my Dunny boys out. Go for that Hilda. Didn't deck check, but I'm guaranteed we got it because I'm him. Okay, do I go for... I'll get Dunsparce, fine. Dawn can do a lot for us here, as I will throw a 60 HP Dunsparce down. We're playing against a Mega Dragonite. It took me so long to process that. Bro, my brain has been fried since EUIC. My voice is still recovering from EUIC. It was such a cool experience. I met so many of you to the point where I was like, what? I did not expect it to be that much. And it was amazing speaking to every single one of you, talking about your decks, getting deck suggestions from you, stuff that I will indeed cover on this channel, which I'm excited to do as well for you. But anyway, it was an absolutely amazing time. My only really time in the year where I can see my fans and see distant friends and just be a part of the community for once, you know? I didn't compete. I know a lot of you asked me like in real life, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering now. No, I didn't compete. Either way, we're here to play this funky list. Now, I should have asked him why Clavell. I should have said it while I was there with him. Why Clavell? Because I'm assuming it's to not only increase your hand size in the late game by turning 1 card into 3, but also to just help with the Dunsparce resets. It seems to have a lot of utility from my experience, just kind of looking at it. So I kind of see it. I do actually see it. And I'm not just saying it to glaze. I do kind of respect it. Either way, let's do a Dawn, grabbing ourselves. I don't want to get Tinks right now. I just want to I'll get Alakazam line because there is no Dunsparces there in hand. I'll just get these bad boys. And in the meantime, I can slow them down. We're playing Dragonite, so that's actually kind of a decent matchup. So there right now really is 0 rush. Let's go into Kadabra and draw 2. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do this. I'll throw an energy here and then go for another Itchy Pollen. So for those that don't remember, the Tinkaton EX does, I believe it's 30 damage for each card in your hand. So of course that synergizes incredibly well, and I can see how it would serve as a late game powerhouse attacker. You know, your opponent has like 1 prize left and you just give them nothing but a Tinkaton and a gigantic hand. I do see that. Also, the baby Tinkaton, I can understand being a single prize damage dealer. This is the one where I would be like, if there was to be a change, this is probably the weakest link. I don't know what Paddy and Hayden would say, but there was something he pointed out to me, which was that getting Tinkaton out often means you are thinning your hand down to a point where it kind of doesn't make much of a difference, or something down that line. I don't know. Either way, it's Alakazam at the end of the day, and it's this bad boy that gets me excited. It's just like a Clavell getting a day 2 is just so funny to me. Either way, let's throw a Dunny down, and from here I think I need to count my hand. Hold on. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Doing 220. Okay, I think I can do this. I don't think I'm getting this knocked out anytime soon. So maybe I should just like get the electric while I'm here. The Rayquaza's not that much of a threat. I think it's just board state development for this time. So I'm going to do another Dawn here. Get a Kadabra. I can't get Dunsparce and Kadabra, but I'll get a Kadabra. That's fine. Get a... Oh, actually, no, I could do Baby Tinkaton this time around, actually. I'll do that. And a Dunsparce. Sure thing. We'll do... Yeah, that's okay. I can Candy into Tinkaton. Not the EX, but we'll do that and we'll gather materials. Yeah, I think on the first time from evolving into it, it made sense. Yeah, because I had to Candy evolve and then I have to discard a hand to draw, which is 3 cards, meaning you're effectively using 3 cards to draw 3 cards. But turns afterwards, of course, it makes sense. Nonetheless, let's throw this down. So yeah, if there's a weak point, I'll probably cut this and just maybe get greedy and just do like a 1-1 Tinkaton EX line. Maybe add a 4th Alakazam, or looking at this build, maybe a 4th Dawn or something. I'm just going to go for a Psychic draw. Sorry, I know Paddy's probably watching this right now saying, oh, he's hypocritical. No, that's not the word. He's all critical all of a sudden. I'm sorry, Paddy. I love you. Okay, let's do the KO then on the eel. Get rid of that. And I want to build up to the point where I can OHKO this. Maybe I do need to get a Tinkatink down and try and get an EX out, because that's easier damage amplification. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, there's other decks I have in mind. One that's popping to mind already is a Glimmora deck that someone suggested, which I'm definitely looking forward to making a video on. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Iono coming in. Aye, brother. That's not great now, is it, man? And what's funny is the deck you'll see me play against here, right, isn't really like high tier. I mean, even the build itself is kind of mid. Not to like, hey, listen, I'm trying to be harsh on you, okay? But I'm trying to say I'm like bang in the middle, like 1500 basically Master League, right? And it's funny because I've been doing this thing where I've been playing like the ranked ladder on other accounts to go up to Master, and you get more competitive games in like Ultra Ball League in comparison to Master League. It's so weird. You get to Master League and things just start going haywire. But as soon as you get to like when you're in the Ultra Ball level, every game's like a mega competitive game. You're seeing Polt and Dawn's, you're seeing everything. But no, as soon as you get to Master League and you go down like 5 points, you're up against the binders. Anyway, let's gather materials. Thank God we did evolve into that after the Iono. That's nice. We'll throw Dunsparce down. Gonna save the Dawn just yet. I'm not gonna use it right now. Probably correct for me now to Hilda into Enriching and Dunsparce. That makes sense. Just rebuild the hand up. That feels good for me. So we'll do that. Yeah, let's go for the Dunsparce and Enriching. We'll evolve and we'll go into it. God, my throat still feels funny. Oh, everyone's been getting sick from EUIC. I better not be getting sick from EUIC. You better not do that to me. I don't want to be seeing none of that, okay? I'm trying to make some videos, bro. I got work to do. I think as much as I want to get another Tinkatink down, I need to be ready for further Iono plays. So I have to get double Dunsparce and evolve into this Alakazam, which has got me right back up, which is lovely. And I'll go for a powerful hand here. For 340, I'll take that. Very, very close to the Dragonite, mind you. And of course, the Iono right after that. Typical. Just, yeah, see that one coming a mile off, don't you? They do throw a Tatsukimi down. Wow, they're just charging up, bro. They've already got the Dragonite good to go. The question is, do you do Glide? Okay. I mean, yeah, you can Rayquaza next turn, sure thing. And now I am feeling happy again about this Tinkaton move. It's making this deck a little bit more Iono-proof than you would normally think, which is good. At least there's that. And there's good old Clavell. How you doing, mate? How you doing, my friend? Hello. Don't need you just yet, all right? We're not using you just yet. No use case for now. Ah. Haha. Now there's definitely a use case to just get you, get some Pokemon in the hand. That's good. Gets me an Abra down, gets me some damage off. All right, let's powerful hand here and run it through 210. Okay, we're pretty much safe with this active Alakazam for at least this turn because they can't Glide and the Rayquaza's only doing 120. So that's what? Okay. All right, bro, relax. I mean, I get it. It's a Pokemon you can technically put in the active with the Sky Transport, and the baby Glimmora is a flip a coin. If I think heads, you take no prizes when it's knocked out. So I can see that for sure. But either way, they go for an attract customers here. Getting an Arven and a Night Stretcher as well. Did they recover the energy, did they? They did. They recovered lightning. All right. Grabbing a Hero's Cape. Oh, my Lord. This game's going to take donkeys, mate. What are we playing against? We're playing against the Cape Dragonite. Aye. God forbid the day we see 500 HP. It's not going to be long, isn't it? In fact, I'm going to say we've already been there. All right, let's go for a gather materials. Hopefully we can draw it into our Dundies. Okay, enriching, fine. There's Dawn, but I want to roll draw into Dunsparce here. That would be kind of nice. We do get one. Okay. So, what's my damage output, though? I don't think I'm doing anywhere near enough to KO that bad boy. 13, 14, 15, 60. Oh! I'm literally one away. I am literally one away. Oh, and I can't increase my hand size in any way. If I boss now, that's 15. That's 300 on the dot. Oh, bro, you're joking. All right, well, I guess in this case, I'm benching you. I'm going for Dawn. I'm getting an Alakazam. I'm getting a Dunsparce, and I'm getting a Dunsparce as well. I call them both Dunsparce because I am a lazy git. There's Rare Candy into Alakazam. To be fair, in terms of like price trading, we only really need... Let me actually patch while I'm here, to be fair. Let's do that onto this and evolve here. I do need to take 4 prize cards, so taking a KO here and then responding with a KO there would be nice, but it is what it is. We did 310 because obviously we evolved into Alakazam and drew some more, so we wasn't going to hit it with boss if my maths was correct. I don't know, though. There's a Pokebag coming in. I can get them the eel, which they do get, but I mean, it's not going to do, man. You're taking 1 prize, buddy. As they do Dynamotor, surely you don't come and attack with that for now. They get a Glimmora EX. Actually, wait. That's very cheeky if you do that. I'm just going to say, that's very cheeky. They could. They could do that. They could just go into Glamora, but then I still win, no? They're not reducing my hand size in any way, but I guess so. I guess they're going to go for it. That is like genuinely funny. What? I've never experienced this ever. All right, Fan Rotom here. I can get rid of the Tinkaton this time around. It's fine. It's done its job. I'm proud of it. And they scoop. Okay, all right. I don't know what that game was, brother, but we'll run with it, man. All right, Wugtrio? Okay, sure thing, man. We'll run. And an Abra MEG. Oh, this is great for a turn 1, isn't it? I'll take it any day of the week. Let's get these bad boys out. And low-key, I'm feeling a bit greedy. I think I'm going to attach the Enriching on a Dunsparce and see what comes of it. Okay, another Abra down with the Buddy Poffin feels good too. And we're already laughing at the bank, mate. Although I do need to get into the active. This Fan Rotom needs to go, blood. Well, we should have time playing against the Dunsparce Wugtrio. I know it's no Dracloak, really. But nonetheless, there's a Fan Rotom coming down. And they fan call for 3 Dudunsparces themselves, throwing all 3 down. And they go for an Iono. Well, here's what it is then, isn't it? Hilda, actually, to be fair, I can just, you enhanced-handed my Enriching Energy? No. Oh, that's a shame. Well, in any case, I can just do this. I'm going to Enriching now, get a Kadabra and a Psychic. I've got double Hilda, so we're okay. We'll just go into this. Psychic draw, like so. And then just go for an Assault Landing here. A surprise card for us. I will indeed take it. Thank you very much. Kadabra, okay. They throw a Wiglet down and get themselves a Dunsparce. The problem here with this matchup is that I want big hands and they want to mill, so I guess I just have to keep control of my hands right now in order to win here. This is a very unique situation. And proving my point, bro, I'm in Master League. I should not be playing against Wug. Hey, listen, I love Wug as much, probably more than the next person. But this is not what you're going to be seeing at EUIC in day 2, you know what I mean? That is quite funny. Buddy Poffin down nonetheless. They get themselves another Wiglet and another Dunsparce. And am I about to be shut down by the almighty triple-headed king? Who knows? They did get themselves the Dunsparce with that Pokepad, which they are going to evolve into. And they will Lilies to terminate. Bro is on fire right now. You gotta give it to him. Crushing Hammer 2. I mean, not really necessary, but sure. Actually, no, completely necessary, isn't it? I guess I've got to effectively Gust maybe if they don't mention another Dunsparce, what? Gust one? No. Maybe Gust a Wug or Wiglet. I don't know, man. I don't know. And that's double heads too. Oh, the rocket coin to rub it in as well. Wub it in, wub in. I'm weaponing it very well. Okay, Kadabra, I'm not going to draw from you. I'm going to attach here. I'm going to Wondrous Patch onto a Kadabra. And I'm going to boss KO a Wiglet. That's what I'm doing. Not trying to draw aggressively, trying to make sure I don't give them less cards needed to mill to win. That's what we're hoping for. And we can just get KOs in time. That's the dream. They do Wugtrio, however, and go for an Artsum for another Dunsparce. Maybe the Dunsparce is the way. Wugtrio with an energy now on the bench, so they're not stopping mill anytime soon. They do get another Dunsparce out. Crushing Hammer. If you get heads here as well, I swear. All right, thank you. Someone's throwing me a bone. As they do run away draw here. Buddy Poffing probably for another, as they Undersea Tunnel. God, Triple Tails, you deserve it. Please. I'll take that. I'll take that, officer. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kindness. I'm going to evolve into Alakazam. I've got a Jet. That feels good. I'm not going to draw. I've got Turo and Jet, which is actually kind of great for this situation. So I'm just going to keep holding. I'm going to Powerful Hand here, which should be a knockout. 140. That's good. And again, just want to keep chaining them. Just want to keep chaining these KOs. I say Sacred Ash to recover some of the boys. They've got Arthurs on, so they can definitely recover another Wiglet onto that bench, so they're ready to go. But the question is, can they mill 24 cards in 3 turns? Probably, right? I mean, probably. That's so true, especially if they keep hitting it. If you hit this, bro. Why do I never get this much luck when I play Wug? It's because I'm not using the Wug Mug. That's what it is. Right, well, what does one do? What does one do? Especially when they're getting the... bro. Bro's cooking me. I'm just getting absolutely deep fried. And the patch went as well, so I can't patch. I'm a patchy boy. Guess I just Tulip. Recover my energy. Sure, recover an Alakazam, whatever. And I'm just gonna have to punch with Rotom? That feels terrible. And like Jet, it doesn't do me anything. So I guess I just have to Assault Landing here. That feels bad. I mean, we know what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna hit Triple Tails 3 times in a row because surely their luck cannot continue this long. Come on! What is happening? Okay, fine. Gonna take a knockout now with the Rotom. Whilst I attach to an Alakazam here, I have an Enhanced Hammer too, bucko. I'll get rid of your reversal energy. How about that? And take a knockout. How about that? Do they have ignition energy? Probably, but I'm holding on to something, okay? Let a man dream as this gets eerily close. Like, what? Bud is pulling everything out of their sock to be able to try and win here. They're not even thinking. They're just, like, playing. You can tell by their pace of play. It's really aggressive. They're not thinking much. They're just throwing cards down and hoping. Triple tails, come on! That's what I needed to be seeing, man. We're going to manually retreat. In fact, I'm double attaching to this Alakazam, and I'm going for another powerful hand for knockouts. Good luck, mate. I don't think you're winning next turn. He says that they probably know me to one, and I probably should have evolved into a Dunsparce to give me what I need to actually win the game. It's okay. Let's not think about that. Night Stretcher coming in. As they do evolve into a Wagtrip. Well, to be fair, no, if you Iona me, you just like dramatically decrease your odds of winning, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Plus, you haven't got it. Alice Tunnel, we got the dub very, very luckily there. One turn away from most likely losing. And I'll give it to him. Wug, mug, wug, love, wug, trio. I'm with you. I love you. I couldn't make a rhyme with that, but that's great. And you're going to see for yourself, right? I'm going to queue 15-20, all right? Just won a game. I think I got like 10 points from it or something like that. 15-27. This shouldn't be binder drop territory. This should just be straight up at least minimum rogue, okay? Because it's hilarious. You go through all the way through, and I've done this like literally from straight bottom to Master League very recently. And you go through from start to finish meta decks 9 times out of 10. I'm not even joking. And then you hit Master League, and then you get all the crazy ones. It should be the opposite. What am I complaining? If it was just meta decks all the time, I'd be bored. I think this deck wants to go second. I mean, you've got the one Budew, but your only search in this deck in terms of basics is Poffin, and then you got Clavell. Obviously, Clavell being a supporter card, I would imagine you definitely want to be going second with this deck. Although Mulligan's come in, we're playing against a Venusaur. And in fact, I'm getting a little hot. I am going to take my jumper off. There we go. That wasn't a bit. It genuinely is just getting hot in here. I left my heating off when I was at EUIC, and it made my house go down to ridiculously low temperatures. So when I got in, I was like, well, I need to get the heating on. And now the heating's like all over the place trying to fix itself. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Either way, Abra, starting the Budew feels good. All of this, we got Clavell. Come on, son. Clavell all the way. Hey, unironically going to be playing this next turn. That's a hilarious thing. Bulbasaur, as they do bug catching set. Getting themselves a, what was that about? What was this all this about? These two things, whatever they're called, Pokemon. As they dig bug catching set this time, again, sorry, to get themselves a Ivysaur and an energy. And they're going to go for a Teal Dance, Chikorita, and a Nestball. This is kind of one of the decks that's not too fussed by Budew, as long as you can get your forest going, but that's what you need to do though. Nestball will come in to get themselves a Mew, however. A lot of 2 prizes for us to take out. I'm liking that. But it makes sense for them to use their items before I come in with the Bud, so that also makes a lot of sense too. I'm going to go for Clavell. Get you. I don't even need to Rotom this turn. There's no point in wasting the bench spot. I might as well just fill up with Dunsparces, you know? Just get Abra down. I could also Tinkatink, but there's no incentive right now for that. So let's just do this. Let's actually Pollen and see where the wind takes us. They do Ivysaur, which we did see him get earlier, and Bayleaf 2. Playing an Iona. I'll take the Iona. Yes, please, and thank you. So we get an Alakazam. Nice. With a candy and a done. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. They pass up. I think usually I would probably want to take my time here and keep Itchy Polling in and trying to just make sure I get things going. But that Ivysaur goes into a Venusaur, which is kind of an issue. So although we can hit one at KO it, I just don't think we're going to get there, especially if they play a high Iona count. I don't think it's worth the risk. I'm just going to candy and see if I can get it KO'd in the meantime. I know I can, obviously, with Hilda, but if we could draw into some stuff before I Hilda, that would be good. Another Clavell. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Let me run away draw quickly. I want to see if I can get... Okay, I was hoping to get like a candy or something so I can double Alakazam. But in this case, I'm just going to Kadabra, throw that here. And I don't think there's any risk of bench sniping. I don't expect the Genesect to come down. So I'm going to throw another Dunsparce down, whack this here, and then just retreat and take the knockout while it's in my hand. Let's do it. 200 damage. Lovely. As we get a boss's orders there, and a Meganium comes out after that on their side. Bulbasaur coming down. I think it's honestly worth... Is it, do I boss up Meganium here? Even in out the prize trade? I mean, hard to say for sure. Well, that's it, actually. We can still Oko Venusaur, so we could take out a 2-prizer and then hopefully get to Venusaur territory. That'd be kind of cool. Meaning it's probably best for me now, ideally, if I could, just to get a load of Dunsparces down and then just, like, take a knockout. So at the very least, if we get Ionode, it's not the end of the world. They go for a Teal Dance, and at least Determination comes in as well. And they manually attach to a benched Oakapon too. I mean, you're going to have to start attacking eventually, right? Yep, there's Myriad Leaf Shadow. Shower. I'm pretty confident that's going to be a KO for us this turn. Maybe we could finish on a Venusaur. That sounds mad. But you get me, you know what I mean. And let's evolve here first and see what we get. All right. If that's the case, I'm going to have to patch here. In fact, maybe I should have tulipped now that I think about it. Yeah, that's true. Because I could have Poffin made for a Tinkatink and then patched onto... No, actually, that wouldn't have been it. All right, let's throw this down. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're doing 240. I can play one more card. And it might just be boss into Fez. Is that worth it? Nah, we'll get Clavell going. We'll build up our hand. Let's do it. We'll come back down here and take a knockout of 280 damage. That's lovely. Who knows, right? Maybe they do come up with Venusaur and we actually get a 1-hit KO. That would be really cool. That said, I would need the other patch in this deck if I want to be able to enriching and do it. It might be a bit greedy. Who knows? They get another energy going and they flip the script as well. Running down another Bulbasaur, actually. Okay. Blood wants to be triple sure they can get Venusaur out. Tell you what isn't coming out, though. It's my Dunsparces. Where are they hiding, man? Come on. Where you going? What are you doing? They're terrified of me. They get an Ivysaur out, though. And a Max Rod. Okay. Well, that's not really doing too much, though, is it? And it gets you another Ivysaur, I guess. I guess that makes sense if I go for a bus. A bus, yes, a bus. I'm now driving the bus in London. I took all of the pro players to the venue and back, and they gave me a nice tip. Iono! I don't know about that one. Okay, Hilda. All right. I mean, it guarantees an Alakazam, but it doesn't feel great. If anything, we got Budew, so that's fine. But I've got to re-establish. I'll re-establish, man. I'm not even playing with yous. That's as good as my Scottish accent will go. All right, enough waffling. There's a Venusaur out. As they begin a solo transfer. How fascinating. Are you going to attack with it? Are you going to attack with the Yoga? Are you going to do Shrek or Donkey? Which one's coming up? Hey? It's Shrek. Okay. That informs my decision. It means I'm not going to try and dig crazy hands now. I'm just going to, well, effectively try and reestablish my hand to a reasonable degree whilst item knocking them. That's what I'm going to go for here. So let's bounce that. And I think it probably makes sense for me to just Dunsparce enriching here. So I'll do just that. And then I can pop in for an Abra and another Dunsparce because I need all the Dunsparces I can get right now, if I'm honest with you. So let's run away draw here. That's fine. I do have another Dunsparce, and I might hold out on this one instead of using it now because there's really no value. Oh, we're out of Abras. Okay, so Tinkaton might be an option as well. The EX could be a genuine consideration, actually, because of the fact that we still have the patch. So let's say you pull an item knock. We could do something here, but I do think we need the stars to align a little bit for that to happen. It will Teal Dance, however, and get another Forest down for them. It will also attach to a EUIC on the bench and Dawn as well. Probably just to get another Venusaur, I would expect here. Not big surprise. They call me Heavy from Team Fortress 2. Ivysaur down. Venusaur finally in play again. 2 of them as they take a KO. So I need to get the Gust as well? I mean, surely I just try and get the knockout here and then try and get the final knockout. They're going to give me a Venusaur at the end, I can tell. You can see it a million miles away. Is it Dawn or is it Hilda? Dawn will get me more cards in hand. What am I doing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, I might need to Dawn. I don't want a Psychic patch onto... I want a Psychic patch onto Tinkatink. All right, maybe that could still be an option if I do get what I need. So let's do... I don't mind Fez right now, actually. They can't win next turn with Fez. That's okay. Alakazam, that's for sure. And then a Dunsparce. Haven't seen my candy count. Candy count should be fine. I can throw this here. I can draw with this first, I think. I just kind of want an energy. That's what I'm really wanting here. We'll candy into the Alakazam. Again, energy's all I'm looking for right now. There it is. Okay, do this. Then I'll Wondrous Patch to the Tink, like so. And then we'll Runaway Draw into lovely 2 to Dunsparces feels good. I like that. Let's evolve into them 2. And then, I think I'm doing enough still. Yeah, I can pop in. Wait, can I? Yeah, I think I'm doing okay right now. I can pop in into another Dunsparce. And I can just play 1 Battle Cage. And that's exactly 200, meaning I get the knockout there. And if they come up with Venusaur, give me a Tinkaton and we're laughing, mate. Again, there's the problem of Ionos, but I mean, surely now they're on the low size. I mean, 2, there's still a possibility of 3. That said, you don't often see 3 in these kind of decks. You see a higher Lily count and like 2 copies of Iono because it values its own draw over disruption, considering it can brick. Venusaur, that is, of course. So I'm hoping that they only play the 2 copies and that's good for us. Because to finish this off with a Tinkaton EX KO would be absolutely beautiful. And something that we probably only can achieve with Tinkaton EX, actually. So there's that. They do Night Stretcher. They will get an energy on Mew, funnily enough. And they Jungle Dump. I think it's time, baby. We've got a lot of draw. So let's see if we can find it. Oh, Nelly. Okay, Battle Cage there. We want to get ourselves the obvious candy. Do I just Hilda now for the energy? I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to Hilda now for the energy plus the Tinkaton. In fact, it makes sense for me to go for the enriching as well. I mean, surely we've got it, right? Surely this is it. I mean, we're seeing like the whole deck. Okay, slow down. We're not there just yet. Runaway draw. Just a candy. Oh my God, really? Still nothing? I mean, little concerning. I'm going to runaway draw here and Poffin if we don't get it again. Okay. Oh, you got me a little scared there. You got me a little scared. Should we go for max damage as well? Yeah, we're going to go for maximum damage output here and finish this off with a Tinkaton EX KO as we are doing God knows how much damage. Make sure I do the right one, not the other one, the left one. And it's 780. Come on, boys. Tinkaton all the way. Let's be having ya. Well, that's going to be it. Again, a huge shout out to Paddy and Hayden for coming up the Clavell list. It's good fun. And it's great to see the old Tink doing its business. Love it. Take care. Like, subscribe. Peace.